Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to get these drones right over here. What do you need to know about them, and which drone's the best, which drone's the worst. So let's start off from this one. This first drone right over here is the carrier drone, which is used only for carrying stuff. So normally you don't deploy this drone to use it as a combat drone. You normally use this drone to fight with other people. So if you click release on the drone, as you can see, it will release and so on. This is the drone that you actually use to fight people with. And of course you can click manual control and use the drone to control stuff. And of course you can use the bomb skill, which is that one. And that bomb skill is pretty good for destroying stuff and raiding other people's bases. But normally you can use this drone in combat fights, like in the Clash War or in Turbulent City. Healer drone is just basically a drone that will heal you automatically. You just release it and it will heal you once you don't have health. So you release it and that's pretty much it. So if you want to store stuff in your carrier drone, basically open your drone menu right over here and then click this chest icon right over here. Click on it and there you go. You can deposit any stuff you want. Take it out, put it in. And here you can see Bluestone Elephant. You can have 5 carrier drones, it doesn't matter. And if you click switch storage, here you can switch between your drones. So if you have another carrier drone, you just click here and switch the drones. You can have 6 carrier drones, it doesn't matter, there's no limit. But you can also have 3 carrier drones, 2 combat drones, and 1 healer drone. For me, that's probably the best setup because you can use 1 combat drone to raid. Once you use the rocket with that combat drone, you can switch to the other combat drone and then shoot that one. So you can use 2 combat drones basically if your other one breaks or if you can't use the other combat drone. This drone right over here is a self-destruction drone. It is not really good and I advise to not build a self-destruction drone. What this does is basically just suicides. It's a really small drone, as you can see. It has bombs on it, so obviously what else can this drone do? It just flies and is a kamikaze drone basically. So yeah, don't build this drone if you ever wanted to because it is not worth it. Because if you self-destruct with it, it will basically just disappear out of your inventory. So carrier and healer and combat drone are the only drones you should build. Crafting a simple and basic drone is not recommended and don't do it, because why do you want a crappy garbage drone? Nobody wants a crappy garbage drone, so don't do it, and don't craft a basic drone chip. Never do it. So as you can see, it costs 2 polymers, a little bit of kyanite, some aluminum plates, and malachite and nails to make a basic chip. Pack chip costs the same, but the materials will vary depending on what the chip is. To obtain these pack chips, self-destruct chips, combat chips, all you have to do is go to mall shop, which is here, go to sale pack, and then scroll down. Here you can see basic drone. And this box costs 7k gold total, and you can buy only 5 per day. From this box, you get a healer chip, you get a combat chip, you get a pack chip, and you get a self-destruct chip. You also get these chips, which are used for upgrading your drone and your drone parts. You also get polymers and film fabric. Or you can also buy advanced drone, which includes this, the higher tier drone chips. You basically first have to get a medical chip, then the combat chip, then the pack chip. You will be able to get these skins for your chip only after you unlock the medical chip, combat chip, and pack chip. Anyways, this is basically a pay-to-win feature, but if you have gold and you know how to make gold in this game, you don't need to spend real money to buy drones. Basic drone, although, doesn't cost real money. You can buy 5 boxes per day with 7k gold. So once again, this is only for people who knows how to make gold and knows how to spend gold. If you're a guy who's out there and doesn't know how to make gold, probably this thing isn't really worth for you. Another way to get chips is go to your market, go to Trade City and scroll down to drones, and down here, as you can see, there's skill chip, medical chip for sale. People are selling these chips, and here you can see the drone skill, electromagnetic interference, all of that stuff, firing enhancement, durable, and recovery. These skills just basically improve your drone, and I don't really need to explain that because the skills actually explain what it does. As you can see, some of those skills are different if you go and check out. Also, you can see that the score is different. The bigger the score, the better the chip is. But as you can see, the prices are also higher because people want to earn a lot of gold from these people, whoever buys those skill chips from. If you go and check out, there's 2 more medical drone chips. This is the first tier medical chip. This is the second tier medical chip, and this is the third tier medical chip. Combat chip is also expensive, and sometimes you can grab those chips for 80k gold, 50k gold, depending on the price in the market. It all depends on people and what price they set in the market. But yeah, buy only drone chips. Do not buy complete drones, which is here. For example, this one, 300k, that is not worth it. But as you can see, this is tier 2 drone. Seagull in Mind is tier 1 drone, that's tier 2, tier 3, and so on and so on. Scarlet Eagle is tier 1 drone, Blade Hunter is tier 2, Blood Lighting is tier 3. And it all just continues from there. As you can see, this drone is tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Gold Lion tier 1, Thunder Lion tier 2, Flame Lion tier 3. Once again, these last 3 drones, Gold Lion, Thunder Lion, and Flame Lion, they're not worth because they're self-destruction drones. If you go to Assemble Module, these are drone parts that are being sold by people. Do not buy them, it's a scam, and if you do buy them, congratulations, you wasted your gold, because you can easily craft those drone parts yourself. So once again, buy only a drone chip. This is a carrier one, this is a combat one, this is the healer one. If you click view details, as you can see, medical chip, I am using a medical chip, and all the other drone parts are basic, and you can craft those by yourself once you're manor 6. You can of course make better drone parts at a higher manor, but for now you can use basic, and basic will still work out pretty well. Pack chip is a little bit cheaper because more people has this, and pack chip is actually a pretty good drone. All you use this drone for is just storage. So as I said, you can have 6 carry drones, and if you're a farmer, you can build a lot of carry drones and then just use them for farming and depositing stuff. That will save you some time between going back to base. You know, you can also even store anything you want, like food, tools, guns, bandages, whatever you want. It works out pretty well. So drones are very useful. Only the basic drones are completely rubbish. So don't build a basic drone, but build only a medical one, a combat one, and a carry one. If you do get lucky and roll out a skill chip from here, medical chip, combat chip, or pack chip, or even self-destruct chip, you will need this chip photo etching pen to upgrade your drone skills. That is done by going to Formula Research Station, click Formula Modification, and then clicking drone bit formula mod. As you can see here, self-destruct chip, if I select that and if I click modify, as you can see, I have this carrier drone here, pack chip. You can select it, and then as you can see, skill, all of these skills there. This is all the skills that exist on this chip. Now sadly, I don't have a combat chip unlocked because I did not receive it on this account, but if you do, you must roll the skills, and then once you roll the skills, you click modify right over here, and then the chip will be upgraded. Once you reach a certain score, or at least when the chip is upgraded, you can then sell it on the market for other people. Make sure you put a high price for the drone because it is pretty hard to get combat chips and all other chips for the drone. Once again, if you're a guy who's really pay to win, you should go for opening boxes. And if you're a free-to-play dude like me and who doesn't have money and is playing free-to-play, completely free-to-play, you can buy those chips yourself by just grinding out gold, because the market uses gold as a currency, right? So for the end of this video, build a carrier drone, build a combat drone, and make sure you have a healer drone. Carrier drone will help you a lot. Healer one will heal you, and combat drone, you can have fun with this in PvP areas and use it to destroy people. If you release the drone will follow you forever. So he will always follow you until you recall it. If you click on the drone menu, there is energy storage. You can use iron ores, all that other stuff to replenish energy. It's kind of costly to do that, so just so you know, replenishing energy will be costly. Drones also use ammo, so you'll need to use gunpowder to recharge your ammunition for your drones. You can fly up with drones, you can also scout with drones, you can do whatever you want with drones, and of course, if you shoot with the drone like this, it will consume ammo, as you can see. And it doesn't really take that long to reload. But as I said, you will need gunpowder to replenish ammunition for your drone. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope this video helped you. Leave a like if it did. This is not my account I'm playing on. This is my clan members. And now I'll just show you guys some gameplay with the drone. Make sure you enjoy. Peace out.
Lester.